there, gang, we're back. So it's August in Minnesota, and one of my favorite food times of the year. In August around here, we get about a 1 month window of uber fresh local tomatoes and sweet corn. And so today we're gonna make a very simple and quick, but equally impressive Caprese salad with heirloom tomatoes, fresh basil, and burrata cheese. We've got our mise en place here. We've got some nice heirloom tomatoes from the farmer's market. I've got some nice fresh, large red tomatoes from my own garden. Got some fresh basil from my garden. We've got some local cherry tomato halves and some burrata cheese. What I've done is I've taken a 2-ounce ball of burrata cheese and cut it in half to expose the nice creamy ricotta. We've got some fresh basil pesto made from said basil from the garden. And then for a nice effective garnish, we've got some balsamic pearls. And we're going to show you how to make those in just a second here. So we've got all our stuff here. Let's cut up these tomatoes and get started. So to make the balsamic curls, all I do is I take about a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar and I bloom an envelope of unflavored gelatin, and then I heat it up to melt the gelatin, put it in the bottle, cool it back down till it's just about ready to start solidifying again. And then I've got some basic canola oil that I put in a glass and kept in the freezer for about 3 to 4 hours, so it gets just cold enough where it's about to freeze. And then you take it out, and I've got my gelatin, and now I'm just gonna put little drops, and you're gonna watch the drops float to the bottom of the glass, and they will solidify on the way down and create these nice little pearls. See that? And if I want bigger ones, I'll just kind of do like a double drop, one right on top of the other. See how they fall a little faster. And that's all there is to it. Once they've sat for a couple hours, you just fish them out with a slotted spoon or a skimmer, and they'll hold quite nicely until you're ready to use them. Okay, so let's cut ourselves some nice tomato wedges and then we'll get started. So simple enough, I've cored and cut my tomatoes in half. Just gonna cut about 4 or 5 wedges out of each tomato. Boy, they smell so good. Beautiful heirloom tomatoes from the White Bear Farmers Market. Probably enough of yellow. And these guys here. All right, let's get started building our salad. Okay, the first thing we want to do is just sprinkle a few of our basil leaves, our larger ones, around the plate. Get that nice base. And, you know, if you had some arugula or something like that you wanted to add to this, if you wanted a little more green texture, you certainly could do that, no problem. Then we just take our tomato wedges. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of alternate colors. Just going to, the yellow tomatoes are the larger ones, so we're going to put them around like that, and then get a couple more smaller wedges on top like so. We're just going to gently lift our burrata. Just going to kind of nestle that right in the center there. And then I'm going to take one more tomato slice, slide in there. Sprinkle our little cherry tomato halves, maybe a couple couple upside down, a couple normal. Sprinkle those around. And then we're going to take one more of these guys. No, maybe not. There we go. And a nice liberal dose of the basil pesto. We're going to put a little pesto on the plate here and there. Really get that awesome, intense basil flavor. Alrighty. I'll take a few more basil leaves and just kind of spread them around our salad a little bit. Up on our tomatoes. Like so. Okay, so we're looking pretty good there, eh? All right, let's see, what else do we need? Center that a little bit. And then off to the side here, I'm just going to lay a couple of these really nice yellow tomatoes. Put up here. Over here, because I love tomatoes, so this is just going to be a meal here, as you can tell. Couple of these Kenny G tomatoes, like so. Some basil there. And then the fun part, we're going to take our little balsamic pearls that you now learned how to make and simply just start dropping them all over the place. So fun, so fun. And even though these things look really tiny, they really pack a flavor punch. I'm telling you, if you like that balsamic flavor. And who doesn't like that when they're eating a Caprese, right? So they're just kind of fun. They're laying in oil, so that's okay. And then, of course, the last touch, you just want a little bit of the EVOO, kind of drizzle around. Olive oil's so good for you. So as long as you don't drink it by the gallon, it's really healthy for you. So gonna clean off the plate there. Look at that. How awesome is that, huh? And there you go. Our salad is ready. It just took a couple of minutes, right? And I'm just gonna finish off. Sprinkle a little bit of Australian flake salt. And of course, some freshly cracked pepper. Who would eat a Caprese without freshly cracked pepper? I mean, it might even be against the law as far as I know. So, and there you have it. Ready to dig in? Let's give it a shot, huh? A little pesto and some balsamic on there. Wonderful. Great time of year for fresh produce. Hope you have some fun making one of your own and really enjoy.